Hello everyone, I welcome you to my project Robocruiser. This project is made by me, Ayush, and my fellow mate Aaradhy. We are very thankful for our school to provide us with this opportunity to present our project and work to you. So these are the topics which we are going to discuss today. So, main objective. So, hello everyone. This is the first slide of our presentation on Robocruiser. Its objective is to be a reliable tool in industrial search vehicle application using its advanced features like obstacle avoidance, real-time monitoring to handle complex environment and support critical tasks like detection and visual inspection. So these are the things I have used in my project: bow motor, Bluetooth module, battery, expansion board, and all the parts you can see here. A driver module, sensors, and everything. First thing is manual control feature. Manual control feature of a Robocruiser. It allows user to directly control the robot for precise movement in various situations like navigating warehouses, assisting with rescue missions, or managing agriculture field. This feature enhances the robot versatility and ensures optimal performance in different environments. Line following. It's obstacle avoidance. Robocruiser obstacle avoidance feature. It enables it to detect and navigate around obstacles automatically using ultrasonic sensor, ensuring safe and smooth operation in various environments. Line following feature of the Robocruiser. It explains that car uses sensors to detect and follow a designated path or a line. This is useful for things like navigating warehouses or manage inventory, assisting with crop monitoring and ensuring precise movement in manufacturing. Basically, it helps the Robocruiser complete its task efficiently and accurately in various environments. So basically, this slide is talking about how camera integration with RoboCruiser is a big deal. It helps the robot to do things like monitor inventory in warehouses, check crops in agriculture, and even rescue mission by finding people in disaster area. These cameras let you see things remotely and get detailed info with the RoboCruiser and powerful tool for a lot of industries. And one more fact, this camera is night vision enabled too. Next slide. Yeah. This slide is talking about adding temperature and humidity sensor to our RoboCruiser. These sensors are super important because they helps the RoboCruiser monitor environmental condition in key areas. For example, in agriculture, they can track weather pattern and help the irrigation. In manufacturing, they ensure proper temperature and humidity for sensitive process, and in disaster relief they can help detect and access conditions. Overall, these sensors make the RoboCruiser more versatile and help it make better decisions. So this is a video of how a sensor basically works. So next feature is obstacle avoidance. So our next thing is we're talking about is MQ2 sensor. This page is about MQ2 sensor used in RoboCruiser. It's useful to detect flammable gases like methane, propane, LPG, and smoke. They make it useful in hazardous areas where there is a risk of explosion. These sensors continuously monitor the air quality, and if harmful gases are detected, it sounds an alarm to take action. Here, next thing we are talking about DHT11. Okay, so this page is about integrating the DHT11 sensor for temperature and humidity monitoring. It says that this is crucial for agriculture, climate conditions, and industrial settings. The sensor helps farmer understand field condition, supporting better decision on irrigation and crop care. It also mentions that real-time data that can help with warehouses monitoring and even provide crucial data during disaster affected areas like search and rescue and accessing conditions with plan safe entry. The next is scenarios where RoboCruise can be used. This explains scenarios where the RoboCruiser can be used, which we have planned. It highlights five areas: warehouse inventory management, industrial gas leak detection in chemical plants, disaster recovery in earthquake affected zones, manufacturing plant monitoring, and security surveillance in hazardous areas. For warehouse inventory management, the RoboCruiser navigates a through aisles of large warehouse. It uses live streaming and stay on predetermined path and obstacles avoidance to maneuver through obstacles. The camera provides real-time visual monitoring while the temperature and humidity sensor ensure optimal environmental condition for inventory storage and management. The industrial gas leak detection in chemical plant, where large-scale chemical industries are flammable gases like methane and propane. The RoboCruiser detects leaks of those gases with precision. It uses MQ2 sensor to actively detect even small leaks and sends alert to prevent explosion or chemical accidents. Disaster recovery in earthquake affected areas where human entry is risky. The RoboCruiser is equipped with manual control and obstacle avoidance with a real time camera. It can enter the rubble to locate survivals, check the safe paths, and transmit environmental data including temperature and gas leaks. This allows rescue team to plan safe operations and provide oxygen wherever it's needed. Manufacturing plant monitoring. In a nutshell, it's basically using robot to keep an eye on everything that's happening in a factory. These robots follow a specific path to check the production lines, make sure equipment is working all right, and keep an eye on the temperature and humidity level. It's all about ensuring everything runs smoothly and any potential problem are caught early. Alright, so last one is about security surveillance in hazardous areas. It's about using robot to patrol those areas those are dangerous for human like oil refineries, even temporary ones too, or even border regions. These robots can be fitted with night vision or thermal cameras to monitor the areas where human having to be there a person. So this slide is basically mm, a, this slide is basically our main objective of this project is to make a vehicle which can be customized for each and every disaster like marine search vehicle, underground tunnel or metro line inspection, flood rescue vehicles, fire rescue vehicles, military and intelligence application. So this slide is about robots are used in military and intelligence. It mentioned two main areas. First, post conflict areas assessment where they check explosions, explosives and structural damage after a conflict, and second, disaster response in conflicted areas where they help with rescue missions, look for survivors and monitor environmental condition. These are some AI generated photos how they can be customized for each and every for basically main disasters. These are the future improvements which we have considered. It suggests adding more sensors for better obstacle avoidance, making it more rugged and tough condition, and upgrading its AI to make decisions on its own and learn over time. Enhanced sensor suite means adding more sensors like LiDAR or infrared to help robot detect things better and navigate more accurately. Environmental adaptation focuses on making the robot more rugged so it can handle extreme temperatures or uneven terrains. Advanced AI and machine learning, it's about giving the robot mean intelligence decision making capabilities, allowing it to navigate complex environments and learn over time. These were the questions asked by my some fellow mates. So in conclusion, in conclusion, what does it? In its core functionality and modules, it is a multifunctional unmanned ground vehicle (UGV) that integrates manual and autonomous navigation, line following and obstacle avoidance, real-time camera surveillance, temperature and humidity monitoring, gas leak detection, life-saving applications in disaster zones, military and intelligence application, and assisting in renaissance during urban warfare, also supporting logistics and supply chain in combat zone, reducing soldier exposure, operating in CBRN, chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear, contaminated environment to collect hazard data remotely. Overall impact: the project integrates electronics, codings, and mechanical system and envisions a future where robotics become a frontline ally in safety, security, and service to safety. In short, the Robocruiser is presented as a versatile, reliable, and evolving robotic solution with significant application in both civilian safety and military security operation. With this I would like to thank you for giving me your precious time to explain me my project. If you have any other further questions or anything, you can drop down in below comments. Thank you.